I'm Ilene Wood, and this is Bag Lunch. Today's episode is called Let's Face It. And that's because the bags that I'm sharing with you today all feature people's faces upon them. This is a remarkably beautiful bag that's all hand beaded. And in fact, the rest of the image continues to the back of the bag. And this is a one-of-a-kind piece that was created for a specific client through a business called Art Bag. They are still, in fact, in business today. They have a store on Madison Avenue in New York. And a lot of very beautiful high-end bags were made by them. They design a line of bags under their own label, but they are also the go-to place if you want to create a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece, as this one is. And judging from the motif and the look of it, I would assume this bag dates to the 1970s. And clearly somebody either beaded or had this beaded tapestry, and they designed a bag to show it to best result. It's a fun little crossbody bag from Lulu Guinness, and it has almost a Cupid doll kind of face. Lulu Guinness is a designer I've mentioned before. She does really fun bags with a tremendous sense of humor, as you can see in this example. This next bag is a wonderful combination of needlepoint and a painting upon a plastic handle. This is a bag that was done for a company called Moon Bags, who functioned in the 60s and 70s. And their designer was a woman named Patricia Smith, and the company operated out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And she was known for doing these, in many cases, removable hardware, where you could open it up and buy additional handles and additional designs. And it was all very convertible. Now this one, I don't think anybody would switch off because clearly the handle was made to go with the needlepoint design. But some of the other bags just feature plain leather like this. And in that case, you had the opportunity to change handles to give the bag a different look. This is a bag by Rosenfeld, who is one of my favorite manufacturers of handbags. And the company operated, I would think, from the 1940s to perhaps the late 1970s. And this one is lovely in that the clasp is a figural woman's head. And if I turn it around to the other side, you actually see the back of her hairdo. This bag dates to the 1940s, and the reason I know that, it's made out of black fabric. And fabric bags were used during the Second World War because leather was being rationed and the handbag manufacturers could not use it, so they resorted to a lot of other materials, mostly done of fabric. This is a very similar bag to the last one. This one, however, is done by Martin Van Schaaf. This bag is done in a beautiful silk fabric, and this has a larger woman's head than the other. This is a bag from the 1970s. And what I love about it, besides the very stylized painting of a woman's face on the front, are these two balls. I think it has a very op art geometric look. And truly, you could either carry the bag with the face side out, or if you wanted something simpler, simply reverse it and clutch it to your body this way. Our final bag is a little beaded Egyptian. He could be a little pharaoh. And it's just a very sweet little crossbody, what was called disco bag. And a bag like this would date to the 1980s. Thank you again for joining us at Bag Lunch. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.